Learn how to sculpt a detailed, game-ready knife handle in ZBrush using a combination of hard surface and sculpting techniques. We begin with a simple cube and shape it into the basic form of the knife handle. Instead of trying to create every detail immediately, the focus is on building a clean and ergonomic silhouette. The knife lasso tool is used to quickly remove unwanted sections and establish the overall profile. Working this way allows you to experiment with different handle designs while keeping the workflow fast and flexible. At this stage, don't worry about small details. Concentrate on getting the proportions, length, and thickness right before moving forward. A strong foundation makes every later step much easier. Once the main shape is established, the mesh is divided into different polygroups. Polygroups make it much easier to isolate individual sections without affecting the rest of the model. This becomes especially useful when creating separate design elements or preparing parts for Boolean operations. Keeping your mesh organized from the beginning helps maintain a clean workflow and gives you better control as the model becomes more complex. Next, the handle starts gaining more mechanical detail using live Booleans. Simple shapes are placed inside the model and used to subtract or intersect geometry. This technique quickly creates clean grooves, recessed areas, and structural cutouts without manually sculpting every shape. Booleans are a powerful way to experiment with different designs because every cutter can be adjusted until you're satisfied with the result. This approach is both fast and highly flexible for hard surface modeling. With the larger forms complete, it's time to improve the ergonomics of the handle. Using the Trim Dynamic brush, shallow finger indentations are sculpted into the grip. These curves make the handle feel more comfortable and realistic, while also improving the overall silhouette. Small adjustments like these can make a simple shape look much more believable and functional. Now the handle receives its signature grip pattern. Small cube shapes are duplicated and combined using Boolean intersections to create a rugged plastic panel effect. Instead of sculpting every pattern by hand, this method produces consistent and repeatable surface details. The result is a clean, modern grip design that adds both visual interest and realism to the handle. This workflow also makes it easy to test different panel layouts before committing to the final design. After adding the main design elements, the handle is refined further. The proportions, curves, and transitions are adjusted to create a smoother and more balanced silhouette. Sometimes, even small changes to the thickness or curvature can significantly improve the final appearance. This refinement stage ensures that all the added details work together without making the handle feel bulky or uneven. Good hard surface models depend just as much on strong primary forms as they do on fine details. Next, custom panel shapes are created using masking. Instead of relying on predefined shapes, the masks are drawn freely to create unique panel layouts. These masked areas represent recessed sections that give the handle a lighter, more technical appearance. Freehand masking provides complete creative control and allows you to experiment with custom designs that fit the overall style of the knife. The masked areas are then extracted with zero thickness to create clean surface planes. These extracted pieces are refined using tools like ZBrush and Q-Mesh to produce crisp, hard surface geometry. Finally, the knife curve tool is used to sharpen edges and define clean panel borders. This combination of extraction and cleanup produces professional-looking surface details while keeping the geometry easy to manage. In the final stage, a useful but lesser-known knife curve feature is demonstrated. By pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus space, you can access the brush radius option. This allows cuts to be controlled by brush size, making it easier to create consistent panel lines and geometric sections. Holding Alt while using the knife curve can also remove selected areas, opening up even more design possibilities. Once a detailing is complete, Dynamesh with polish is used to clean the surface, and the planer brush helps maintain sharp, flat transitions. Finally, the handle is mirrored across the x-axis to ensure perfect symmetry, preparing the model for the next stages such as retopology, UV mapping, and texturing. Throughout this workflow, the focus remains on combining sculpting tools with hard surface techniques to create a knife handle that is both functional and visually appealing. By mastering these methods, you'll be able to design your own custom handles with clean forms, professional surface details, and a production-ready workflow.